Digital. Well, another Monday night it is, and what a beautiful Monday night. The chill is set in right here in the city of joy, and you're hooked on to Friends Digital with me, Jimmy, on the hot seat. And of course, it's going to be up close and personal. Every Monday I come in to talk to you, to share stories with you, and to engage with you. And it's all about conversations. And this is what Friends Digital is all about. So I'm going to be up close and personal tonight on a Monday night. And tonight it's going to be spreading joy by doing good. How many of us have done small little things in life and spread all that joy? So when you do good, you spread a lot of joy. And how do you do good? I'll give you an example. Friends FM, on Children's Day this year is going to be distributing chocolates and candies to the underprivileged children across the slums. And trust me, gets a beautiful smile. So the small little good you do spreads all the joy among a lot of people. And trust me, it is worth it. And there's so much more. In December, we go about distributing warm clothes, blankets across, so that people will at least have certain amount of relief with the warm clothes in this heavy cold. So that again brings about a lot of joy to families, to children, to people. And a big hello to everyone joining in right here on Up Close and Personal. This is what conversations are all about. And today I'm going to be sharing a story with you folks. Yes, a story which happened years back. And so much goodness happens in this city of joy. It's unbelievable. And this goes way back. I remember one day a gentleman came to office. He was crying. And the security told me, sir, there's someone who wants to meet you. He's really in a down state and he's crying. So I said, please send him in. The gentleman was red eyed. He was in tears. I made him sit down. I gave him a glass of water, and then I started talking to him and said, what's wrong? Next, what he told me really moved my heart. He said, Jimmy, you know, since the last 6 months, I've been going around in circles. I've been, hitting all doors. My son has got leukemia, blood cancer. He's only 3 years old. And I want and I need to do something to save his life, no matter what. He's saying, last 6 months, I've been going around. I've just managed to collect, I've just managed to collect about 2 lakhs. And see the Josh of this gentleman. After collecting about 2 lakhs, he got his son admitted to Apollo Chennai. Yes, he got his son admitted to Apollo Chennai. And then in February, first week of February, or I think middle of January, he came to us saying that I need your support. I really need your support. I need help and I want radio to appeal on my behalf. I was really moved. I said, we will appeal. And we had a line there, have a heart, save a life. And we appealed and appealed. You won't believe it. The city of joy heard it. Within 3 weeks, we collected nearly 18 lakhs, which was required for that 3-year-old child's operation of a bone marrow transplant. And guess what? His 1.5 year old sister's bone marrow was used to transplant it into him. It and the entire city of joy made a difference because I had hawkers coming up and giving 10 rupees. I had a school from Barasat coming in and with a small little tiffin box had 7,000 rupees. I had top shot personalities contributing directly to the hospital in Apollo. I had an amazing painter, Shanatan Dinda, who did a painting and we sold it, and the money was used to save the child. This is the joy of giving. You spread that goodness and it brings a lot about joy. And guess what? The child was successfully operated on. He was really successfully operated on. 1 year he was in Chennai under medical care. After 1 year, he came back to Calcutta and he had to be home for another year. And after 2 years of observations, medical checks, he was absolutely fine and started attending school. Yes. And guess what? Last year, last year, it was such a beautiful surprise. I was on a Zoom line. There were classes going on. I was giving a talk on radio, and this girl in class 8 said, "Hi, Jimmy, sir, you know me." I said, "Do I?" So she said, "Yes." So she said, "In fact, you don't know me as much as you know my brother." And here comes a nice, bubbly guy just behind her who's in class 10 waving out. He said, "Sir, do you remember me?" I said, "I don't. I'm so sorry." He said, "I'm that same guy years ago you all gave an appeal for. And that appeal helped me to survive. I'm the same boy, 3-year-old boy who underwent a leukemia operation, a bone marrow transplant. And this is my sister who gave her bone marrow." What a story. And I felt so happy, and um, uh, Smriti says, "Remember, you actually gave out your personal number without a second thought, so you can save a life of a little kid." One of the most heartwarming stories of Kolkata. Yes, uh, it is very, very important. Remember, we are sharing 10 minutes of conversation with you because we want you all to know, I especially want you all to know, that a little bit of good can bring about so much of joy. Smile and make others smile. And my humble request is, when you're out on the streets, carry a little bit of candies with you, eclairs. And when you see this poor young kid on the streets begging or selling a balloon, either buy the balloon or give him one eclair candy. Trust me, little good you do spreads a lot of joy. Truly heart to heart conversations right here on Up Close and Personal. And that happens every Monday at 10:30, where I share you a true story, a story which makes a difference. And let me tell you about another small difference which a young girl made. She gave me a call one day and she said, "Jimmy, I really want to do something and make a difference for the underprivileged kids." So I suggested, you are in class 12. Why don't you, teach some of the underprivileged kids? And she started teaching them on the street, under the street light, using a slate. Then she got her friends together, and all of them started teaching the underprivileged children in their area under streetlight across paras. And today there are 18 of them teaching across 18 paras, imparting education to underprivileged children. What a joy. It's so much of spreading, so much of goodness, and it happens if you give a little. You can bring about joy by doing good. Just remember that. That's what's very, very important. You know, small things bring smiles, small things bring joy. We don't have to do very big things, but together we can all make a difference. And that's what Up Close and Personal in Conversation with me is all about. So I want you all to think, I want you all to spread the word by just saying, spreading joy by doing good. Even a small good can spread a whole lot of joy. And Science says, "This kind of joy is not expressible in words. Making others smile is a most remarkable achievement." And, uh, uh, you know, Smriti says, "One of the joys that you give to the underprivileged friends are whenever our office staff gets your food, you immediately ask them, have some food, have some sandwich." Beautiful. And remember, this next month on the 14th of November, we'll be very soon starting collection of chocolates and candies to be distributed on Children's Day among the underprivileged children. Well, by doing good, trust me, you can spread the joy. And it's been a beautiful Monday night and a beautiful up close and personal conversations. Each and every episode, I will tell you a story, a true story, which has happened with me engaging with people. And together, hearing these stories, we can spread them, we can share this link, and we can make a difference to a lot of people. As I said, spreading joy by doing good. Remember, Up Close and Personal with me, Jimmy, every Monday, 10:30 p.m. on Friends Digital. And uh, Preetham says, "I'll be there. I hope this camp will be a part of my life to serve humanity." Of course. Uh, and Science says, "Spread love and warmth always." So, guys, that's it. 10 minutes of heart to heart, up close and personal conversation. Stories which have happened with me, stories which are true and really to the heart. Good night, everybody. Have a beautiful Monday. Spread the goodness, spread the joy in this festive season. Make the people who don't have festivals to really enjoy themselves. Till then, good night. Take care. God bless. Stay happy. Spread happiness. Keep doing the good and spread the joys. Bye bye. Once again, thank you for joining me on Up Close and Personal. And remember, Up Close and Personal is every Monday, 10:30 p.m. sharp, live on Friends Digital. Good night.